Hi, I'm here with Rod with Pasq Adventure, and we're here to talk about this awesome motorcycle trailer.
Thanks. Yeah, so basically this came about because my wife and I are, you might be surprised, we're nearing retirement age. And
really?
we want to retire to a motorcycle. And we want to do what's now being called slow travel, of go to Mexico, go to a beach for a month on an Airbnb, then go to mountains for a month on an Airbnb, and go to the city for a month. And then you have the bike to get around while you're there.
Yeah.
But I had to figure out how to carry the stuff that we would want for 2 or 3 years on the road.
Sure.
And this is the result.
Awesome.
We call it the ADV1.
ADV1.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you guys are doubling up, and it's just going to be like she's
Yeah, so we ride 2 up.
Okay.
Yeah, and so one set of panniers in the top box. I didn't want to end up looking like the Beverly Hillbillies with a whole bunch of stuff stacked up on panniers.
Yeah.
And so I went looking for a trailer, and I found a few but nothing that fit the bill. And so I started kind of designing and ended up with this design. So
This looks awesome. So what storage options do we have on this?
So it's completely modular. So we can attach pretty much every pannier on the market to it.
Okay.
But we also have a folding shelf that allows you to bring, if you don't want panniers, you want 2 dry bags on the side and a dry bag on the top. The shelves let you do that, or bring a cooler, whatever you want.
Yeah.
And we designed it so that you can have stuff come off the edge. It doesn't have to fit inside of the shelf.
Nice.
So whatever panniers, hard, soft, we got giant loops. A lot of our customers use Moscow Motos. These are Jesse's. Any panniers out there will work.
Okay.
And then we have attachments for roto packs as well, and off market. Doesn't have to be roto packs. You can use the more generic ones that you can get off YouTube or off of Amazon.
Yeah.
So it's got, features wise, what makes us different is this.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
Yeah, so this is, if you watch the silver arms.
Oh, wow.
So that's called a trapezoid hinge.
Okay.
It was invented in the 1870s by a farmer who figured out that if he had a trapezoid and that would flex, and he connected the horse to the narrow end and the plow to the wide end, the plow would self-correct and it would go straight.
Okay.
And since then, people have used this in a myriad of ways to stabilize moving stuff. And we're just applying it to a motorcycle trailer.
Awesome.
So what it does is those arms, if they were extended, they would meet at the axle of the bike. And what that does is, from a physical perspective, it's pivoting here.
Okay.
But what it's really doing is it's as if it was swinging from here. So it's kind of going like this.
Yeah.
And that gives us high-speed stability.
That is
So,
awesome.
since I'm on camera, I will say, allegedly, one of our beta testers allegedly had it to 119 miles an hour. He sent me, it could have been doctored, a screenshot of his route, and he circled the maximum speed and had it up to 119 miles an hour. But I travel, at 80 mile an hour speed limits, 80 miles an hour is nothing for it.
Okay, that's good to know. 'Cause, yeah, speed is definitely a thing
but
to consider.
then safety comes in. So we've got 6.5 inches of suspension travel.
Wow.
And that's cool for off-road and for washboards and stuff like that. But where it's really important is you're going 80 miles an hour down the interstate and you hit a bridge with a 2-inch lip on it.
Yeah.
This will not bounce. What happens is you feel it hit your front wheel, feel it hit your back wheel, and you wait for the third hit, and it never comes. It just floats over.
Wow. That's nice.
Yeah, so it's an air suspension. So we've got a Schrader valve here, And as you add weight to the trailer, you can add air to the system. You bring it up to the top, then you just let a tiny little bit of air out. It'll drop about an inch, and then you're optimized. The suspension's optimized.
Very nice. And so as far as like connecting to the actual bike,
Yep.
what are the different, I guess,
So-
how does that work?
What we're doing, this is a BMW 1200 GS, same for the 1250 GS. We have a frame that attaches to the subframe on the bike. And then what we have here is, we call them bobbins. It looks like a thread spool, right? But there's a large bearing in here that we grab onto. So this part here is our clamp. It's a quick release. So flip that, pull the safety pin, and it disconnects.
That easy, huh?
Yeah, so people will come and ask me, oh, what's it take to disconnect it? And I say, bad news, it takes less than a minute.
Wow.
So it is pretty simple. And this, because it's a GS, we're attaching to the frame. But for most bikes, let's say Africa Twin, Super Tenere, Tigers, most Tigers, it is, we attach to the axle.
Okay.
And you can get a shot of one over here.
Oh, yeah.
That attaches to the axle. And that is a little simpler system, and is just very high performance.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else you'd like to add about it, or?
I can throw a plug for Denali Electronics. They're our partner. Our lighting system, where we've got running, brake, turn signals on the back there. Denali T3 pods, and Denali helped us design there's one. Denali helped us design the electronics.
Awesome. Dang.
So this is one of our beta testers, Tony.
Yeah?
Heading out. That's how it can be set up. One way.
Awesome.
The Moscow panniers have been very, very popular with it so
sure.
far. Yeah. Anything else? Well, that pretty much covers it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much,
You're
Rod.
welcome.
Pleasure talking to you, and yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.